Hi, I'm Tatiana Whitlock, Director of Training with the Girl and a Gun, and today I'm joined by Rachael Maloney, Director and Trainer at OnSight Firearms Training. Welcome, Rachael. Thank you for
Hey,
joining us.
how are you?
Good, very, very good. We're loving these videos, and thank you for coming on to tell us about who you are, what you do. These are intended to be shared with our Girl and a Gun membership and their families and friends. So for the folks who have not yet had the opportunity to work with OnSight Firearms or meet you in your extensive career within the firearms community, both on the range and at a corporate level, tell us a little bit about you and about OnSight Firearms Training.
Well, I kind of came to firearms training, guns, everything much later in life. I did not grow up with guns in my house. I did grow up shooting archery. And so my mother had said to me, she's like, listen, as soon as you turn 18, you're welcome to do it. But until then. So I was like, all right. So I turned 18 and immediately got into it. But yeah, so I started off slow, pretty normal. Had a couple guns, shot a little bit. And then really, I think the biggest change for me is I spent over a decade training in a dojo and absolutely loved it. And essentially the way that I learn and the way that I work, and the things that are most attractive to me are the things that are challenges. And it was something where a light bulb kind of came on and I was like, wow, I'm doing all this intense, heavy work and making sure that I'm safe and people that I love are safe with hand to hand. I should be doing this with firearms. And so we got involved with it and I absolutely loved it. I loved it. And so I think we started really heavily training towards 2008 and thereabouts, 2009. And in our area, there weren't a lot of options. There were some fantastic trainers in the state, but New York is a very big state. And as we progressed, we decided, hey, if no one else is going to do it, we're going to take this on. And after years of teaching and training in a dojo, we brought that same sort of coach aspect and that perspective into the firearms training that we have today. So we've been at this formally for about 10 years now. And, we just love it. And my whole philosophy, like I said, is really kind of coming from that kind of coach aspect. And a lot of people in our area, like I said, who don't have a lot of familiarity with firearms training, I think you're just going to get yelled at. We're not big fans of that. We're very serious about, what we do, but we also want for people to know that, you should feel welcome to come and train.
And I couldn't agree more. I've watched you deliver some fantastic programs. I've watched you do women's self-defense programs that are not your canned self-defense class for women experience. It's very relevant. It's very come as you are, who you are, very approachable. And I think that is a testament to what you and Ben, your partner and the other trainer within OnSight, offer and deliver. And that's a huge, huge benefit, particularly when we're speaking to new women shooters and families coming to firearms for the first time, as we have seen an abundance of over the past 3 months. How do you start this conversation? And I think we're at an interesting turning point where whole families are looking into getting this training together. So not necessarily a women's only experience. They're looking for individuals who are able to have the bedside manner and the persona and the personality to make everyone feel comfortable and welcome. So within the types of classes that you offer, talk to us about the spectrum of programs that OnSight has and how that would relate to the new gun owner or group that's coming to the range.
Sure. So we are based out of New York State. We're about 2 hours north of the city, which is essentially a hot zone right now in the very beginning of April, end of March. And we're getting a pretty substantial influx of people who are looking to find a way to defend themselves and feel confident about it, which is it's fantastic that people are seeking out training, professional training, as opposed to kind of winging it. But a big thing for us, because many people kind of come to guns in this area without having grown up with someone who is a relative to help them through it, is it's super important for everybody to feel that they can come into either a group class or work with us one-on-one. We are able to work in a couple of different facilities in the area to work hands-on with people. But we also provide classes where it's a classroom-only class to just discuss topics and kind of take the intimidation factor out of it. We also have dry fire classes that we have for people who want to take maybe incremental steps into a live fire training environment. It's super important for us to take those barriers away from people that feel that they are not able to make that next step. So that's our job. Our job is to make our students blossom, and for them to feel better about what they're doing, confident about what they're doing, and the ability to execute those skills when they need to use them.
I love it. And I know that there are a lot of people who are going to be very interested in how to find you, how to learn more about what it is and what you do in the programs that OnSight offers. And I also want to mention that you are road warriors. You do travel and you offer these programs all over the country. And that is a fantastic opportunity. Again, go to the website and find out what programs are happening in your area. Pistol, rifle, shotgun. You put on a phenomenal shotgun program. So I encourage folks who are looking for defensive shotgun, check out what OnSight has. So where can they find you online and social media?
So we are on all the social medias, whether it's Twitter, YouTube now, which is new, especially with what's going on. We're trying to grow that outlet so you guys can see us work in your own home, and then also Instagram and Facebook as well. Of course, you can always take a look at all of our programs, whether they are some of our women's only classes we do offer, but big thing for me and for everybody out there is you should feel welcome in any class. Whether that's kind of more of the high speed kind of classes that we have, or they're the beginner classes, that's open to everyone. But all of those classes are listed on our website, and that is oftllc.us. And it's pretty simple, short and sweet, but you can always catch us up there. And we've also got a pretty heavy duty constant experience with answering, whether it's emails or messages or any questions that you have at all hours of the day or night. So don't feel concerned about waking us up. Sometimes we're night owls. So.
So true. So true. Well, thank you again so much. And thank you for your contribution to the knowledge base of firearms in this community and for supporting women and families joining us at the range.
Yeah, love it. Hope to see you guys all out there.
Absolutely. We'll talk to you soon.